Manny Pacquiao has stunned boxing fans with his latest training footage uploaded to his official YouTube channel. The speed, power, and athleticism displayed by the legendary fighter are simply astonishing for a 46-year-old. Fans quickly flooded the comment section, hailing him as the favorite on Fight Night, despite the notable age gap. Pacquiao began the video by demonstrating his footwork patterns, followed by mitt training with coach Freddie Roach. Toward the end of the clip, the renowned fighter-trainer duo could be seen strategizing situational counterpunching techniques, particularly for moments when Pacquiao might get trapped against the ropes. In past fights, Barrios has shown significant improvement in both head movement and composure, a major leap from his approach in the bout against Gervonta Davis 4 years ago. Back then, Barrios entered the ring as an aggressive brawler who applied relentless pressure, but over time, he transformed into an effective counterpuncher, becoming a more versatile and efficient boxer.
You don't lose that. Awesome. Fire.
Now it's up to Freddie Roach and his team to craft the perfect game plan to take on the younger, bigger Mario Barrios. Pacquiao is no stranger to facing larger opponents and has previously overpowered physically dominant fighters like Antonio Margarito, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, and Joshua Clottey. According to The Ring, Pacquiao has resumed his usual training routine in the U.S., starting with light cardio exercises at a local park in the Fairfax district. With only 2 months remaining before the July 19, 2025 showdown against Barrios in Las Vegas, Nevada, the 46-year-old icon is leaving no stone unturned in his preparation.
Manny, I think Rolly has the WBO 147 title. He says you're his legacy fight. What? Rolando, he says you're his legacy fight.
You can't teach speed, you can't teach power. It's God, from God, that's it. People can work on speed their whole life, they're not going to be fast.
Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao and coach Freddie Roach have been training at the Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles for his highly anticipated comeback fight against American champion Mario Barrios. After his loss in the Philippine Senatorial race, Pacquiao redirected his focus to boxing and kicked off training camp at the iconic Wildcard Gym. He shared footage of his workout on his official YouTube channel, which also captured a heartfelt reunion with Roach, his longtime mentor. The gym was filled with familiar faces rallying behind boxing's only 8-division world champion.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, Manny.
Boss,
We miss you.
You're looking in tremendous shape. You're ready to fight Barrios tonight and make history, Manny.
Manny, you excited to step into the ring again?
Yes.
What do you think of Barrios? He's a big, strong, he's young, he's 30. You have 16 years on him, Manny.
Also present on Pacquiao's first day back in the gym was his son Jimwell, who is currently living in the U.S. to pursue his own dreams of becoming a professional boxer. Alongside Pacquiao were MP Promotions President Sean Gibbons, assistant Coach Buboy Fernandez, and personal assistant David C. Halfway through the training footage, former WBC featherweight champion Mark Magsayo appeared, attentively observing Pacquiao's routine. Roach later posted photos of himself training with Pacquiao on Instagram, capturing a moment that felt like a throwback to their glory days.
Roger Fernandez. Si Roger Fernandez.
The last time Pacquiao and Roach worked together was during his final professional fight in August 2021, when he suffered a unanimous decision loss to Cuban fighter Yordenis Ugas. Now 46, Pacquiao and the 65-year-old Roach have resumed light training, which includes mitt work, heavy bag drills, and shadowboxing. With a professional record of 62 wins, 39 by knockout, 8 losses and 2 draws, Pacquiao has officially come out of retirement to challenge Barrios for the WBC welterweight title. His return, however, has been met with criticism and even skepticism, due to the 16-year age gap between him and the 30-year-old champion. Mario Barrios, age 30, holds a professional record of 29 wins, 2 losses, and 18 knockouts as of February 1st. Despite the significant age difference and the fact that Barrios is in his physical prime, Pacquiao remains unfazed. When asked about it upon arriving at Los Angeles International Airport on Monday, he simply laughed and replied, "Don't worry about it." The name Manny Pacquiao still resonates in the boxing world with a mix of reverence and intrigue. His legacy is marked by countless victories, championship belts across 8 weight divisions, and a fighting style defined by speed, skill, and relentless determination. As Pacquiao's much-anticipated showdown with Mario Barrios on July 19th in Las Vegas draws nearer, one key question stands out amidst the buzz. This question, posed by fellow boxing veteran Mikey Garcia, concerns whether Pacquiao, now 46 and returning, after a 4-year hiatus, can still perform at an elite level. The bout against the reigning WBC welterweight champion has stirred excitement and speculation throughout the boxing world. In a recent interview with Ease News, Garcia expressed admiration for Pacquiao's legendary career, while also acknowledging the formidable challenges that come with age and time away from the ring.
First of all, Manny Pacquiao, Coach, how you doing? Boo Boy said thank you for all the kind words you said about Manny. He says he watches the videos and he appreciates it.
Well, who else would it say? What else is there to say about Manny, you know?
He's a legend.
Like a living legend. You know, and I said, just gotta tip your hat off to him, man.
What do you think, him and Barrios? We're getting closer and closer.
I've seen the videos, training hard.
Look, I've been around for 15 years.
When asked about Manny Pacquiao, 4-division world champion Mikey Garcia told Eli Sekbach, "What else is there to say about Manny? You know, he's a legend, like a living legend." The interviewer responded with enthusiasm, pressing Garcia further, "What do you think about him and Barrios? It's getting closer and closer." The younger brother of renowned trainer Robert Garcia didn't hesitate to highlight Pacquiao's commitment, emphasizing his relentless work ethic.
I'm telling you, people think it just said 10-second clips at Mike Tyson. No, he's really light. He ran an hour and 10 minutes, then he shadowboxed 20 minutes.
I believe it. He's a hard worker. He always works very hard. I remember seeing them train.
You're Spartan.
He was training super hard, so I know he has the work ethic and everything. I just gotta question a little bit of, you know, because of the age and, you know, everything that he's been out of the ring for so long. So that's the only thing that you gotta question. But I mean, if he can pull this out, fuck.
"I've seen the videos. He's training hard," Garcia said. Indeed, the 8-division world champion has been training with intensity, a fact echoed by the interviewer, who pointed out a common misconception among fans. Many compare Pacquiao's recent training clips to the brief, polished social media snippets of Mike Tyson before his controversial exhibition with Jake Paul. Sekbach clarified, "People think it's just like those 10-second video clips of Mike Tyson. But Manny ran for an hour and 10 minutes, then shadowboxed for 20, with first-hand insight." Garcia affirmed Pacquiao's dedication. "I've seen the hard work, and I've seen him train. He's training super hard. I know he has the work ethic and everything." Yet, despite his praise, the retired fighter raised a significant concern, one that echoes throughout boxing lore when legends attempt comebacks after long breaks.
He will pull it off. I told him this morning and the noon.
Just like Foreman, you know, and that, Hopkins.
Yeah.
He already is a legend as it is. This is just cherry on top.
What's up, Pita? Hey, Mikey said Manny, if he beats Barrios, is the best ever. Big G, what do you think? Big G. Big G, what do you think about Pacquiao?
Garcia pointed out, "My only questions are about his age, like he's been out of the ring for so long. That's the only thing you have to question." Still, Garcia couldn't hide his excitement over the potential spectacle of a victorious Pacquiao comeback, likening the moment to the historic achievements of George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins. But if he can pull this off, then damn, just like Foreman, like Hopkins, he's already a legend as it is. It would just be the cherry on top. Indeed, Pacquiao's return isn't just another bout. It's a defining moment that could further immortalize his career or stir deeper questions about when a legend should stop.
Barrios.
He wants Pacquiao to win.
Why?
Okay.
Porque es una historia con él.
History. It's a history, with him.
Puedo igualar la historia.
No one will ever be able to equal his history, his story, boxing. His story.
Your dad told me once that if Manny Pacquiao was American or not.
When boxing historians reflect on epic comebacks, two names inevitably stand out: George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins. Their stories have become enduring benchmarks for fighters seeking greatness in the twilight of their careers. Foreman's return after a decade-long absence stunned the boxing world. Having retired in 1977, he made a comeback in 1987 at the unlikely age of 38. What initially seemed like a novelty evolved into a serious pursuit of the heavyweight crown, culminating in his legendary 1994 knockout of Michael Moorer. At age 45, Foreman became the oldest heavyweight champion in history, forever securing his place in the sport's pantheon. Equally inspiring, Bernard Hopkins defied expectations by remaining competitive well into his late 40s. Hopkins didn't merely extend his career, he redefined it. At 46, he outclassed Jean Pascal in May 2011 to claim the WBC light heavyweight title, breaking Foreman's record as the oldest world champion. But that was only the beginning. 2 years later, he broke his own record by defeating Tavoris Cloud to capture the IBF light heavyweight title at age 48. The following year, Hopkins added another milestone by outpointing Beibut Shumanov, becoming the oldest boxer ever to unify world titles at 49 years old.
Mula ginawat ako mo ba? Mula ginawat ako. Side step ba?
Armed with a solid record and recent wins over credible opponents, the San Antonio native poses a legitimate threat to the aging Pacquiao. The matchup has sparked concern across the boxing world, with some questioning whether this comeback could prove dangerous. Among the most vocal critics is Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez, the undefeated WBO flyweight champion, who voiced his concerns in a recent interview with Hand Raps TV. Many are excited about his return, proving he is a true legend, Rodriguez said, but Manny will get hurt. He should have just stayed retired.
It was that potential fight, which to me is a little bit shocking.
Yeah.
Part that, Pacquiao has been in the ring for 4 years.
Yeah.
He's coming back, facing Mario Barrios. I mean, have you talked to him? Were you shocked as well with that, that fight announcement happened?
He did mention it to me a while back, but it was kind of in the works too. I didn't really believe it at the moment. I don't think he did either, but now it's almost official, so I think it'd be pretty cool just to see a friend I grew up with fight a legend like Manny.
He went on to explain he shouldn't be fighting anymore. At 46 or 47, going up against someone like Barrios, he's just going to get beaten badly. Rodriguez's comments echo a sentiment shared by many in the boxing world. While Pacquiao's achievements are indisputable, boxing remains a young man's game. Barrios, known for his aggressive style and athleticism, may prove to be the wrong opponent at the wrong time. His recent performances suggest a fighter brimming with confidence and refining his technique, precisely the kind of challenge that could exploit a veteran's fading reflexes.
It's right for Manny to come back and fight. I mean,
if he feels like he has it in him, then why not?
what is your prediction for that fight? You know, even people saying that at his age, you know, training camp is different. You know, watching him, you know, do all that is obviously different being in the ring. But how would you break that fight down for us? Obviously, Mario has a height. He has the length.
Yeah. I think Mario is gonna go out there and just put a beating on Manny. I think Manny's a little too old, but I mean, he's a legend. He already did what he did, so I really don't see